Good morning, all of you. Welcome back to course Database Management System. So our today's topic is SQL built-in function NVL2. So in the last video we discussed about NVL function. So NVL stands for null value locator. So we have seen the use of NVL function to handle the null value in the database. Now in this video we are going to discuss about NVL2 function. Okay, so let's discuss about NVL2. So NVL2 is a extended version of NVL. So let's discuss the syntax over here. So it is slightly different from NVL function. So we have already discussed the syntax of NVL, where we have seen NVL function takes two arguments. One is a value and second one is a R value. And but in the NVL2 it accepts. So here NVL2 accepts two values. NVL2 accept three parameters V, R1 and R2. So V is a value that is to be tested, and R1 is a value that is returned if V is a not null, and R2 is a value that is returned if V is a null. So this is what a simple syntax for NVL2. Okay, in case of NVL we have only two parameter, one is a V and second one is R, but here we have three parameter V, R1 and R2. So let's understand the difference between NVL and NVL2 with the help of example. So here problem statement is write a SQL query to display the name and his salary, and display the name and total salary, which is a sum of salary and the commission. So the problem statement is same as that of previous we have seen in case of NVL. So what is the difference over here? So in this case let's take an example. Select ename comma NVL2 in bracket commission comma sal plus commission comma sal as total sal from employee. So what difference you observe over here? So NVL2 commission is there. If the commission is not null, then we are going to return this value salary plus commission, and suppose the commission is null, then it returns the value as a salary. Because suppose the commission value is null, then in that case we have to get salary. Okay, and suppose commission is not null, that means in that case we need to add commission with the salary as a total salary from the employee. So this is what a simple example of NVL2 function. Let's demonstrate this example with the help of live SQL. Now see here, this is an example. First of all, I show the output of previous query by using NVL function. So by using NVL function we have written this query. Let's try to execute it and check what output we are getting. So this is the output of a query with the help of NVL function. So now we'll execute similar kind of query with the help of NVL2 function and check whether it gives same output as that of previous one or not. So here we get a same output. Here total salary is being displayed. So what is the difference between this NVL and NVL2? Only it is syntactically different. Okay, in NVL function takes two argument, whereas NVL2 function takes three arguments. So here you can see three argument taken by NVL2 function. This is V, this is R1 and R2. When we are getting R1 when it is not null. When it is not null, that means commission is going to add it to salary. For example, for Alan this one is there. Suppose it is null, for Smith commission is null, so in that case it returns the salary. So this is a slight difference between NVL and NVL2. So I can say that NVL2 is an extended version of NVL function, but it is having same functionality as that of NVL. So I hope you understand the use of NVL2 function in SQL. Thank you.